Hi, in the previous video, we looked on into the basic internet working features and how the network layer functions with the other layers in order to transmit the data over the wide area network. And now, today, in this video, we are going to look on at the various functionalities and how it is being established. To start with, the basic functionalities of the network layer are considered as the subnetting and routing. Subnetting means the large network will be divided into smaller network. I hope why this large network is divided into smaller network, because we know whenever it is a small information or a small network, we could able to administrate easily rather than managing a entire big network. So this subnetting is the one of the major functionality, and second major functionality is called as the routing. So network layer takes the functionality of sending the packets among the various sources and destinations crossing over various networks. So whenever this routing happens, we are having separate algorithms, protocols in order to administrate it. But still, the major protocol which is used to administrate the entire functionality of the network layer is taken care by the Internet Protocol, shortly called as IP. In this internet protocol, the basic version what we are following is the version 4. So it is called as the IPv4, Internet Protocol version 4. So here, basically the internet protocol works with the communication that is called as connectionless. The term connectionless means that the communication can take different path. The packets or the data can take different paths from the source to destination and reaches the destination. And also here the data will be divided into datagrams, and those datagrams will be just posted over into the network, and the datagrams can take different paths to reach the destination. Thereby we could achieve the fastness in the routing. When we take the connection oriented approach, basically the connection should be first established between the source and destination. Thereby a dedicated channel will be placed in between the source and destination. Now the entire channel is occupied only by the source and destination, and now the data can be transmitted in a reliable way, so that the data will be in order and also the data maintains the reliability. So this could be an advantage of the connection oriented approach. But still, when it is taking place in an wide area network, this couldn't be accomplished in all the services, because the time factor, we need the fastness in the data transmission or the communication, which couldn't be achieved when we go for the connection oriented approach. Hence we are taking the two approaches called as the communication between the source and destination should be as a connectionless, and the data will be transmitted in the form of datagrams, which is divided into various paths to reach the destination. And the positioning of the IP4 is given over in this diagram. When we take the overall protocols of this OSI reference model, when we take the physical layer and the data link layer, we don't have much protocol to administrate with, because they are concerned only with the LAN, local area network, and they are going to use with the networking devices which takes care of passing the data. Physical layer with the physical transmission of data bits, and data link layer sending the frames in over within the LAN, which is connected through switches or bridges or hubs. But when we get on into this network layer, we have lot of protocols to administrate with. Here we have set of protocols called as address resolution protocols and reverse address resolution protocols. These protocols are mainly used for the address translation. Since the data link layer follows up with the physical addressing, and the network layer follows up with the logical addressing or the IP addressing. So we need a conversion from the logical addressing towards the physical addressing, or from physical addressing towards the logical addressing, because from the source to destination to source, whichever happens. So in order to provide the address translation, we have address resolution protocol and reverse address resolution protocol. Apart from this, for the administration and the management purpose, we have the IGMP, which is called as Internet Group Management Protocol and Internet Control Message Protocol. So these two protocols will take care of the group management in order to transmit a particular packet to one destinated groups. So that is maintained by the group management, and the control management takes care of how the packet, what are the types of the packet we transmitted, whether it is an audio transmission, video transmission. That controlling information will be attached with this ICMP. The overall administration, how these protocols are taken, how the subnetting taken care, how the routing is done, everything will be administrated by the presence of the protocol called as IPv4. So the diagram itself shows that the heart of the network layer protocols is called as the IP version 4, which is going to administrate all the functions. And along with this IPv4, we have the recent version called as IPv6. And in connection with the transport layer and application layer, all the protocols are listed with SCTP, TCP, UDP in the transport layer for supporting connection oriented and connectionless services. And the application layer is listed down with the protocols which is specified for desired functions or the services. Mail transfer services can be taken care by SMTP. Files download and upload will be taken care by FTP, and the naming services will be provided by the DNS. The network management will be supported by the SNMP, Simple Network Management Protocol. So this is the introduction to the Internet Protocol version 4, and in the next video we'll see about the packet format in detail and how it establishes the communication.